Hi all, here is the message. I was pausing then. Here is the message for the week, the 26th of August. The week commencing the 26th of August. It might resonate with a few of you, others but it may not. Just take what does. I'm lost for words then, I really am. So I'm going to use that in this reading. As I was starting to talk, I was stumped. I couldn't get my words out. So some of you might be feeling you can't speak the truth, you can't get your words out. It might have been a little bit crazy following on from the weekend guidance. The shit might have hit the fan and it's a little bit crazy with some of you. But yeah, I'm stumped for words at the moment. Okay, so this could be how some of you are feeling, a little bit frustrated. Obviously, it's Bank Holiday Monday, isn't it, in the UK today? So again, there might be some revelations, or it's not going to plan. Could be a little bit hit and miss and a bit crazy. But anyway, let's have a look with what cards are coming out to start off with here. So yeah, some of you might be pondering here with finances. I have got the Four of Pentacles here. I will take a picture like I always do on here. So again, it's kind of perhaps hanging on to your money, or it's a little bit crazy at the moment. All right. The second card I've got here is the Three of Swords. So I kind of, obviously with this, I always call the Three of Swords the affair card. Okay, somebody not being truthful to you, or you're being stabbed in the back here, stabbed in your heart as well. So very emotional here. Obviously, swords is to do with communication. I kind of feel some of you, there is lack of communication with relationships here. And again, obviously with the Four of Pentacles that's coming out to start off with, it's kind of, where am I going to go with my life? I didn't expect this to happen in my life here. So some of you might have been happily married, and all of a sudden the carpet's been pulled from you, and it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do here? So a little bit of heartache, a little bit of craziness, I want to say. So you again, today, Bank Holiday, you might be pondering over a lot of things within your past, or the relationship, or shutting the doors here. I'm excited for you though, if you are speaking out or you are shutting doors here, because you know, yes, there could be a new property, there could be a move here, and I feel good. Yes, there is heartache because some of you are very sensitive. Some of you are trying to make things work out, but again, a relationship is only good if two of you are working together at it. The relationship is 50-50. If it's 80-20 or 85-15, it's never going to work and it's never going to change. And this is where you're perhaps fighting a losing battle, and we have got to break away and go forward here. Again, we're perhaps weighing up our finances to move forward here. I'm kind of wanting to say this week we could be signing contracts with work, or there's some news coming with work here, and again, that's going to lift your spirits up. And I've got the Star card as well, which is jumping out at me here. So this week, whatever's going on, if it's with relationship here, we've got to kind of focus on our foundations and not be dragged in more with emotional blackmail, or narcissism, or whatever, where someone's trying to control you. Or with all of this, you've got to kind of step away from that and actually stand in your power and go for what you truly want here. So it's building new foundations, and guess what, we're never too old to take new on board. So learning something new, or you desire to learn something new, you know, you can do it. You've got this. Again, you'll be drawn to the right people to open the doors here for you. So there is kind of that new foundations. It's interesting because I've got I am looking at the X here, the 10 of Pentacles here. So I know there is some material fulfillment coming in here. So again, if you're being messed around with work at the minute, or you want to do something for yourself, self-employment, or going down that pathway, there is material fulfillment that is on the horizon here. Wednesday, Thursday, my ears are absolutely burning here. So I know this kind of spirit coming in, your loved ones coming in, looking out for you, actually bringing, you know, something good here. I know it's coming in because I have got the 8 of Wands as well. So there's some new action. It's coming in thick and fast. All I want you to do is not rush. Just little steps. Take your time. Do not, and I repeat, do not get dragged in to somebody that stabbed you in the back, somebody who shit on you, because guess what? It's going to be great for 2 or 3 weeks, then they're going to shit on you again. So again, be aware if that is work related, a friendship, whatever, just be careful. You're seeing through the woods here. You're seeing what's going on here. What you've got to do is focus on you, what you truly want, where you're going. Again, remember, right, some people, right, are perhaps a little bit thick because they think they've got you under their spell, or they're using you and all this, and you can't actually see what's going on. You know, most of you can see what's going on, but you're not doing anything about it because you're too nice, you're too good for your own good in a way. So you've got to kind of give it them back a little bit here. If you know, if somebody's just being one way with you, or they, oh, I'll do this or I'll do that when it suits them, if they're not paying the friendship back or the relationship back, giving 50-50 or ringing up to see how you are or this, that and the other, then they're no good. You've got to move on from that. So there's, but by doing that, you're standing in your power. You're actually realizing what you're worth and going forward here. And we're not going to be dragged into chaos and drama. You know what I mean? So it's important in a way. I'm looking at here at the 10 of Wands. So there's a completion, there's an ending here. Again, with this 10 of Wands, this is kind of, you know, lightening your load. You're not struggling no more. You're not going to struggle with a relationship, a friendship, with work. This is where we're cutting ties, we're breaking away, we're moving forward in a good way. And guess what? With the Star card, that's hope. Hope everything turns out. I know it will turn out. This is where you are seeing through all the chaos, all the clutter, everything. Some of you are in that energy of giving up, of throwing the towel in, of I've had enough, enough's enough, and I'm just going to make do with it and all this. No, do not make do with the shit. You know, you're worth more than that. And guess what? There'll be somebody there that's going to appreciate you, a true friend or true friends or true guidance, whatever. They're going to be there for you. So please don't give up here. I'm seeing that with the 9 as well. The 9 of Wands coming out here. So we have got the 9 and 10. So we're near completion. So don't give up on your dreams, on your material fulfillment of what you truly want. Yes, you've been through a crazy time here, obviously, with the 3 of Swords here being stabbed in the back, somebody playing with your emotions, somebody pulling the wool over your eyes here. You know, they're perhaps only suiting their own needs here, what they really want, and don't give a shit about you. And it's and again, that's not a friendship or a relationship, is it? You know what I mean? So we have got to take drastic action, which some of you are in this, some of you are about to be in this, some of you have maybe been in it for 2 or 3 weeks, and we're going to see that outcome. But there is, with this, if you focus on you, and this is to do with your work here, the contract's there, because look, we're near completion here. We have got completion. We've got that happy ever after here. So the money, if it's not there yet, it's coming. But I can't do it. I am seeing like the justice card here. So you're going to get your justice. I haven't pulled the justice card, but I see you're going to get justice. But then with that, that's legalities. So that could be signing a contract here. But I don't feel bad about it. I feel good about it. And so there's something that yeah, there's definitely good news here. Look, we've got the King of Pentacles here. So if money's been a bit drastic and tough and crazy and everything at the moment, watch the orders come in. Watch everything start flowing really, really good for you, because yeah, there's something, you know, King of the Castle here. Look, King of Pentacles, something really good here. So there is something to celebrate, something really good. So if you're going through obviously a breakup or chaos and trauma with a relationship, focus on your work, focus on what you really want, where you're going and what you're doing, because you're gonna have that element of power about yourself. Some of you know, where partners or friends are saying, oh, you're no good, you'll never do this, you can't do this, you can't do that, this, that and the other, and that's really drained the life out of you, and that's knocked your confidence big time. I'm telling you, brush that to one side. Tell yourself you've got this and you can succeed in whatever you want to do. And guess what? You will hit your goals. You will get there. Some of you might wanting to pass your driving test, for instance, you know, and people are saying, oh, you'll never do that. You can't do this. You're rubbish. You're this. You've got to look in the mirror and say, I've got this, I can do this. Tell yourself you can do it. Say, Eric don't know what he's bloody on about. Dave don't know what they're on about. You know, Emma don't know what they're on about. I'm going to do it. I've got this for me. And believe you me, you will get there, because you're reflecting that positivity for yourself. It's that self-love, self-belief in all of this. But again, there is kind of been struggles. I feel the struggles in these cards, what I've pulled today, it's to do with other people holding you up here, like past relationships, past partners, but I still feel they're clinging on here. But we've got to shut the door. Some partners might be trying to cook things up in the background here, you know. So you've tried, so they want you to fall back on your arse and depend on them or whatever. But we're not going to do that. We're not going down that pathway. We've been there, seen it, done it. This is the new. This is going forward, because it is going to turn out, not hopefully, it is going to turn out, and it's going to be absolutely amazing, because we've got the 10 of Pentacles here. But yes, we've got to sacrifice a few things, but guess what? You've got this, and you can do this if you believe in yourself, really. Some of you as well, I'm going to say there might be new keys here as well. So we could be signing a contract for new keys as well, I want to say. Wednesday or Thursday, very, very important for you, you know, in a good way. Some of you should have had news on Friday and it's been held up, but Wednesday or Thursday, we're going to get that news, and it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's going to be fantastic. You know what I mean? I want to say to you, with my cards I'm pulling out here, it says keep positive, justice will be served here. And what did I say? I haven't pulled the justice card, but I've said about the justice. There's some legally binding contracts. Justice will be served here. Again, if you're being ripped off or you're not being paid properly in a job, justice is going to be served here. Something good is coming. Wednesday or Thursday, I feel absolutely fantastic about. And I'm not just saying that, I really mean it. Okay. Again, we've got a pathway is going to take you in a new direction here. So again, this could be a contract and work. Like I'm saying, stop focusing on the little things or the things what you think are important, where someone's controlling you and all, we've got to fix this. No, we've got to shut the bloody door there. We've got to kind of focus on you, reinventing you, taking that new course on board, doing something for you, believing in you, going in a new direction. Guess what? Doing that, we're not looking backwards, and you're going to actually show these buggers what you're really about and your power here. It's having that confidence and belief in you, and that is coming. So there's definitely, for some of you here, there's that new pathway, and you are going to do it. It's interesting because some of you don't think you're good enough and you're never going to succeed, but it's not you. It's what other people have reflected on you, and you've got to stop thinking that shit. Seriously, you are good enough. You can do this. And it's important that you believe in you. You know, again, if you keep going backwards and forwards in the same relationship and it's toxic, you know, it's never, ever going to work. And this is where you've got to learn the hard way, or you are learning the hard way, but you've got to kind of come to that conclusion. Enough's enough. I'm not doing it no more. I'm moving forward. I'm breaking away from this. Guess what? If you break away from it and focus on your work of where you're going and what you're doing, you're going to have all the success in the world here, because it's there for you. But if you keep going round and round in circles, same shit, different day, and we're just holding on to the dead wood, if you know what I mean, then we're never going to succeed. We are going to be held up. And then to that stage, we are wasting a life away. So we've got to come to a point and say, enough's enough. I'm shutting the door here to go forward. Yeah, you're not benefiting from anything here, but they perhaps are. And this is where you've got to say, actually, I'm not putting up with that no more. So you, like I say, some of you have gone through that, and this is where the contracts are coming. It's good. Some of you are about to go into this, but if you focus and don't go back, or don't go, you know, it's like taking 5 paces forward and 10 back all the time, because you keep letting these people back into your life, and you feel sorry for them because you're very spiritual, you're very gifted, you're very, you know, emotional and whatever. But if you can actually just be a little bit, you know, selfish, and that's not a bad thing, because that is your well-being here. That's your selfness. We're going to open them new doors, them new chapters here. And guess what? We're not going to put up with anything, and it's going to actually be kind of amazing there for you. You know, if you can do that, all your hard work is going to pay off, and there's that new chapter there. Going to be absolutely amazing for you. Going to leave the love with you. You've got this. Please, please, as I say, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've enjoyed this recording. I can't get my words out. Some of you are in that point where you can't get your words out, you know what I mean? But you will do, because your loved ones are going to come in here. Interesting, the 8th of September could be a turning point for some of you as well. I'm hearing number 8, but 8 is accomplishment, achievement, being in your power. So please watch out for that. Going to leave the love with you. Stay safe, and we'll see you very soon. Bless you all.